Good morning to all. This is R. Sivakumar, Assistant Professor, Department of English, JJ College of Arts and Science, Pudukkottai. Today we are going to see a poem, A Valediction Forbidding Mourning, written by John Donne. John Donne was born to Roman Catholic parents. He studied at Oxford and Cambridge, entered the Inn of Court, and starting writing poetry. He started his life as a secretary to Sir Thomas Egerton. In 1601, he was selected MP for Brackley. Now we are going to see the poetic lines and its explanation. As virtuous men pass midly away and whisper to their souls to go, whilst some of their sad friends to say, the breath goes now, and some say no. The dying man is not alone. There are sad friends around his death who are unable to decide whether or not the man is dead. His final moments are so peaceful that there is no sign to tell the onlookers the end has come. They speak to one another, asking if the breath goes now or not. So let us melt and make no noise. No tears floats, nor sigh tempest move. It were profanation of our joy to tell the loyalty our love. He and his partner would never be so careless as to expose their emotion to the loyalty or common people. It is something they keep to themselves. He starts that it would be a profanation or disgrace of their joy to expose it. They will make no noise and remain on the high ground above. Moving of earth being harm and fear, man reckon weight in it. Did and meant, but trepidation of the spheres, thou greater for us innocent. They refer to celestial spheres or concentric circle in which the moon, stars, and planets move. Moving of the earth or an earthquake. It is something unexpected and unexplained. Earthquakes also bring along harmness and fears because they shakes and vibrate as reaction to other events. Here the speaker is describing the trepidation or shaking. It is a greater shaking than that which an earthquake is able to inflict, but it is unseen, innocent. Dull, sublunary lovers love, whose soul is sense, cannot admit absence because it doth remove thus things which elemented it. It is dull and it is sublunary, meaning is exists under the moon rather than in the sky. Those who participate in these relationships are driven by their sense. The soul of the relationship is based on what a sense can determine. Physical presence is of the utmost importance to these lovers. But we by a love so much refined that ourselves know not what it is. Interassured of mind, careless eyes, lips, and hands to miss. He returns to his own relationships and speaks of himself and his wife as we. They have a refined or well tuned and high-brewed relationship. Their love is so beyond the physical world that the physical beings have trouble understanding. They know not what it is. The next two lines retreat the fact that the love the speaker and his wife have is spiritual. It is more mental than it's physical. This means they are interassured of the mind and do not care for the eyes, lips, and hands. Our two souls, therefore, which are one. Though I must go, endure not yet a brace, but a explosion, like gold to airy thinnest beast. A fiery, straightforward, and recognizable declaration about marriage. They might have two separate souls, but now they act as one. It is due to this fact that when they part, they will not endure a bridge, but an expansion. Their love will stretch as gold dust does when it is beaten thin. It is the same even when pushed to the limit. If they be two, they are two so. As shift thin compass are two, the soul, the fixed foot, make no show to move, but doth it the other do. Himself and his wife are two, then they are the two legs of a compass. His wife as being the fixed foot of the device. She has a steady soul that remains grounded and never makes a so to move. His wife only move if the other do. This image of compass, as discussed in the introduction, became important. First, Dunn goes back to his previous statement about their oneness. He knows there might be some doubt of their inter-assured relationships. So he makes this concession. And though it is the center seat, yet when the other for doth roam, it leans and hearkens after it, and grows erect, and that comes home. The movement of fixed foot is further described. Initially, it is in the center of their world. everything revolves around it. Then it is the other leg, the one compared to Dun, described to roam far into the distance it leans. It is the only movement that his wife makes when he need her to see hearkens after him when strengthened up again or grows erect when he comes home or return to the fixed point. Such will thou to be me who must, like the other foot, obliquely run. The firmness makes my circle just, and makes me end where I began. The final four lines describes the metaphor in full just in case any part of compass analogy was in doubt. The speaker is very much addressing his lines to his wife. He tells her that she will be to him the line that brings him back in. She has a firmness that makes his circle just or keep it within a limit area. No matter what he does or where he roams, she will always get him back to where he began. Conclusion. In the context of contemporary times, the metaphor of the campus can resonate with the long distance relationship which contain long period of physical separation. The poem's confidence in the power of spiritual love and profound connection can give strength to couples. They might take refuge in the poem's intellectual yet emotional and passionate confidence in the power of love, using the musing to strengthen their relationship while taking the mind away from emotional turmoil. Thank you, one and all.